in this world, you can scrutinize and see. Even any presidents and chief ministers or kings, emperors, all are suffering. Anyone is not happy. If you are some happy in young age, but there are so many problems. One day we will have to give up this body, surely. We cannot say that God is true or not, but very easily we can say that death of anyone is true. Anyone cannot deny. Even a person who don't believe in God, but he is bound to tell that death is true. And in this world, sufferings are true. Anyone cannot deny. But they don't know why we are suffering. Like animals, always quarreling, always ahar nidra bhaya maithuna. Always they are important. They think that we will be happy by this, but we cannot be happy. So Jiva Goswami is telling that all the souls which were seen in different species, like human beings, demigods, animals, birds, water fishes, all these things. Also trees, creepers. Those who have sense and they feel sorrows and happiness, all they are souls, somewhat covered in so many kinds of species. But all are like souls, like we are. And among all these species, human body is some special qualities here. That we can call you can come. You can hear all. And you can understand these things. You can see your futures. Animals, they don't see their future. Very little. Some monkeys and some others, donkeys, cows, they can see their future for very nearer future, not more. Because you can see that if there are so many cows or any animal, goats and there are so many, and if they are taken to slaughterhouse and they are very nearest to die, and if you give some grasses, they'll quarrel among that I want to take, I will take, I will take. They will quarrel themselves. But not they are saying that, oh, so many has gone to slaughterhouse and they have been slaughtered, and now we will go. They cannot. But human body can think about more future. That is why they are thinking their futures and they are making so many bombs that we will destroy others and control all, and then we will be happy. And some are saying that, oh, by doing so, we will not be happy. How you can be happy? If we will realize what is soul. From where we have come. One day after death, where to go? Why? a person takes birth in the house of Prime Minister of Australia, like a daughter or son. Why? And in the same moment, another person is taking birth in a very poor family. Why? Why one becomes lame and one becomes so beautiful? Why? Why a man being very pure, he came by birth in poor family, but he became Prime Minister or President? Why? A wise man, intelligent man can realize this thing. So, human, this shape is most supreme among all these species. We can think. And in this shape, this body, if we are not thinking about this, why the suffering is coming? Why we are going to die? Who am I? Who is God? He is not thinking like this and not caring. He is also two-legged animal. There is no difference between animal and human. But if anyone has this, that's from where we have come. In this body, who am I? You know also this, Jiva Gosvami has told. All the human persons, all the beings, trees, creepers, animals, all have some sense of gratification. Also there is love and affection in them. If there is a dog, you will tell, oh, come on, like this, and you should love him. He will come doing his ways like that. Even tigers and lions can come, and they will not be ferocious. So everywhere there is love and affection, in all trees even. Also they have senses. So we know that our religion is love and affection. So God is the embodiment of love and affection. He is so merciful. He has all kinds of powers. We are part and parcel. So if you are going to realize this fact, and if this realization will come, surely will be out of the chain of birth and sorrow, suffering. This is called Bhakti Yoga. If we will practice on this, anyhow, so maintaining our family or life, and this maintenance will come automatically from previous birth impressions. You can test it that if 7 days or 8 days or 1 month you are not doing anything, sitting in your room and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare, or you will see automatically everything is coming. Up to that your death does not come. 100 years, all will come. So we should trust in these things. We should try in this birth, human shape, we should try to know who am I. So how we can know? If in this world there are some persons who knows these things. They are qualified. They have a realization of soul and God. They have some link with God by practices. They can show that path that you can also have the realization. And he is called Acharya or Guru, Holy Master. So if we can go to them, they never fall. Never. They never. So we should try to go to them and associate with them. Jiva Goswami tells, Ādau Saddha Tata Sadhu Sang Atha Bhajan Kriya Tato Anartham Nivrasti Tato Nishtha Tato Nishtha Ruchi Asakti and then Bhav. So up to this in human body we can do. What is Saddha? That there is a God. We are part and parcel of God. We must serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This desire is called Saddha. And when this Saddha will come, how it will come? By the association, any pure devotee. It will come. But if this desire to serve Godhead has come, but after that we have no association qualified, then this desire will try. And that is going on nowadays. Lacking of association, so many devotees, they had this Shraddha. After that they had also Bhajan Kriya. They were initiated even, and they began to do Bhajan Sadhana. But there was no good association. And this desire of serving Krishna Shraddha began to draw and draw. So, some person, though they were coming in the Madhyamadhikar, and they take renounce order even, Brahmachari, but from there they began to fall. So, like a tree or creeper, if it has come, his sprouts from seed, and some leaves have come, and it has grown up to some extent. But if there is no water, what will be? They will die. So we should try always to be in good association. Any society can not give this, but the societies, if there are some good preachers, like Swamiji came, like our Gurudev came, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati came, we can be associated with them. And if they have gone, the line is there, but followers are not true. They are hankering after wealth, after 3 W's, wealth, women and wine, then they will fall down shortly. So we should try to know all these things and try to practice bhakti gradually. If you are not practicing knowing bhakti yoga, then we are like animals. And animals not like hogs, pigs and asses. So now you see that whole world They are fighting themselves like animals. Animals can fight with nails and not destroyed by teeth. And these animals, two-legged, what they are doing? Making so much big, powerful atom bomb, nitrogen bomb. And they are destroying less and less humans and life. So they are more mischievous, cruel-hearted, and more than animals. They cannot control their senses, but they want to control whole world. So, anyhow, maintaining our life, we should try to follow all these doctrines and be happy forever. We should try. Jiva Gosvami has also told that there are three things. One transcendental world. And there are so many jivas, many souls. And also this world. Less and less world. Not only this world. Less and less world. In transcendental world, everything is transcendental. No birth, death, sorrow, suffering there. There are also two kinds of jivas. So, those who are liberated, they serve God there. In Vaikuntha, in transcendental world, all are happy. And those who are jiva souls who are forgotten, they are called conditioned souls. We are all conditioned. And our soul is covered with fast, worldly elements like earth, water, fire, ether, air. Our body consists of these five elements. When anyone dies, by burning or giving in grave, five animals meet in their original form. But the soul never dies or never takes birth. These souls, in some case, they are different, and in some case, in different from God. As God has a beautiful body, say, so many powers, and He tastes so many good qualities, souls have also a very beautiful body, and so many qualities. But difference between God and souls are what? God is full, infinite, and souls are infinitesimal. Jiva cannot create, souls cannot create worlds. They cannot control. But God can control everything. And He is the master of Maya. Jiva has so many changes. But Supreme God or any God, any incarnation, they are out of Maya. They can control Maya. They cannot come in the control of Maya, illusory Maya. They cannot be unhappy. But in some cases, when they will forget some personality of God, and they will misuse their independence, they will come to this world, thinking that I am this body, I am doer of all things. I am controller. I am tester. But this is the symptom of a conditioned soul. So we are conditioned. And this world made of 5 animals. There are so many also elements. So many. But these are prominent. Earth, water, air, fire. There are also so many things. So, these all souls have come up from Supreme Personality of Godhead, and this world has also come from the power of Supreme Personality, Krishna. So there are 2 kinds of power. One is called Surf Shakti or Yogamaya, and another is called Mahamaya, like Durga, Kali and all others. They can create this world, but they cannot create souls. Souls are eternal. They are from the same time from when God is there. And God is eternal. So jivas are eternal. But when they forget Supreme Personality of God, and they want their own happiness, and they think that I can do this, that. They don't svikar karna as the God or anything. Then Maya takes and covers. So there is some, in cases, there is some difference, and in some cases, non-difference. And this world has come up from his illusory Maya. So there is also some difference and non-difference from the world. Because Shakti, Mato, Raveda. There is no difference between potent and potency. So this is called Achinta Bheda Bhe. Jiva Goswami has described, explained this thing very well. Any other Acharya, like Ramanuja, Madhva, they cannot give this explanation. How he received this, how he realized these things, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is himself Krishna, Supreme Personality of God. But he came in the shape of a guru in this world. So he told it to Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, and that from Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya, Jiva Goswami knew all this. And from various shafts, he compiled this Satsanga, and in this book he has written everything. But he cannot know by reading books. He will have to hear all this. He has once also told that by knowledge, worldly knowledge, or any knowledge, by yoga, Ashtanga yoga, by any authorities, by donation, we cannot know Supreme Personality of Godhead, or we cannot realize our Atma also. Only by the practice of pure Bhakti Yoga, we can know. You can also know these things. You should understand about God and this Jiva, that if God has no shape, this world cannot come. Souls cannot come. Also in Bible it has been told, not only in Indian scriptures. It has told in Bible that God created man after his own image. So if God has no shape, how he can create human bodies? So if God has created like him, then it is written in Bible. So we should try to follow it. Not only in Indian Vedic scriptures and Bible, also in Quran Sharif, in Muslims, they trust in Quran. It has also been written that Khuda Nalaha Khalaka Men Surati, that is, Khuda has created these human bodies like this too. If it is not so, why it has been written in Quran?